Good morning and welcome to the vlog. After a rather lovely day spent bobbing around here in the countryside in the sunshine, it's time to press on again. Another wonderful day, blue skies, sunshine. It's not fantastically warm, the air, but the sun coming down is really heating things up. I think it's going to be a splendid day. The forecast is something like 22 Celsius, which is ridiculous because I'm filming this in the very last week of September and the weather had been turning pretty horrid, so that's great. The challenge today is to do, it's either 8 or 9 locks, I think it's 9 actually, double width locks, which are big and heavy and slow to do, and about 4 or 5 miles, with the end goal being Marsworth, which is the junction with the Aylesbury arm. I may not make that, but let's have a go. I really hope it stays like this for my return trip during October. That's possibly a bit much to ask for, but it would be nice. Just around this corner should be the first lock, and I've already passed one boat coming this way, so the lock should be set in my favour. If you've ever fancied living in a lockkeeper's cottage, it would appear the one at Slapton Lock is for sale. Little glamping spot just above the lock. Lock number 2 of the day looms under that bridge. But another boat has just been past, so again this should be set my way, unless it's leaking so much that all the water's dribbling in or dribbling out. Lock number 2 in progress. Unfortunately, a wide beam had just gone up it, so I did have to empty it. And that means the wide beam carrying on is going to set all the other locks, so I have to empty them. Drat. Meanwhile, it doesn't appear to be for sale, but what a fantastically pretty cottage. Call me Sherlock Holmes perhaps, but I would venture to suggest that the water level in this pound is down somewhat. By quite some substantial margin if you look at that watermark. I shall stick to the centre where it's deepest. In fact, you can see how down it is by the level of slope that moored boat is sitting on the silt. This is going to slow things down a little. That's the wide beam up ahead who hasn't been through the next lock yet, because there were boats coming down, I think. So he's only now going in. Well, I just have to sit and wait for a bit, that's what happens. I was quietly cursing the wide beam ahead of me, it's a hotel boat, for taking so long to get through this lock. Why are you dawdling, I thought. Come on, hurry up. It turns out the lock only has ground paddles, no gate paddles, and one of the ground paddles is padlocked shut, out of action, so it is taking forever to fill this lock. And this is only lock 3 of the 9 I want to do today. I feel it's going to be a long day. There's the lock I've just done. Gate swinging open in the breeze, that happens sometimes. And directly ahead of me, the next one. It's a good workout. Four locks done, 5 to go. I'm trying to work out what hills those are, and I'm guessing it must be the Chilterns, because I'm sort of down in that direction. But if anybody knows, do feel free to write something in the comments below if you would. Lock number 5. And another very pretty lock cottage. Isn't that lovely? This is lock 6 of 9. Other 9 I hope to do today if I want to get to Marsworth. That's its official title. Seabrook number 35. And I'm assuming this was one time a pumping station, but it certainly looks fairly abandoned now. Next lock is just round another corner. For some reason, I had not spotted this on the map. It is a swing bridge, the bane of the solo boater's life, because nearly always the mechanism to operate the swing bridge is on the opposite side to the towpath. So you go over and open it and then you can't get back to your boat. So these are always a bit of a pain. I'll have to have a look at how I'm going to do this. I am absolutely blessed by these wonderful, wonderful people who came along at exactly the right time and have not only opened it for me, but are going to close it for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Well, that was just massively fortuitous. I'm immensely grateful. You do meet some wonderful people on the canals. Rather artistic concrete on this railway bridge. This is Dunstable and District Boat Club. I've got 2 more locks to go to get to Marsworth. It is past 2 o'clock and I'm wanting my lunch and a cup of tea. And that is it, the last of today's 9 locks. This is the top lock, I think, at Marsworth. Luckily there was a boat coming down in this lock just as I entered the one immediately below, so we swapped in the middle pound, which was helpful. However, this middle pound is so desperately low of water that when I tried to come out of that lock, the boat pretty much stopped moving. There was not enough water for the propeller to do anything. It was a right struggle. I might dump this lock full of water into that pound to help things. I am pretty much done, as well as being done in, frankly. 9 locks done, 2 more bridges and I come into Marsworth, where I hope to moor. This gentleman's about to go, so I'm going to nab his spot, not least because then my solar panels will be pointing up at the afternoon sun.